Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about my Kaleidoscope quilt that I have finished and talk to you about the little things that I learned and some of the mistakes that I made that I want to share with you. So okay. I got it quilted, I got it bound, and it turned out really nice. So here's the front of it. And you can tell that the border with the dark blue doesn't lose that effect. And I quilted the center section with the bright green. So it looks kind of fun. And this is the back side. So I didn't get to show you that last week because it was all rolled up and ready to quilt. But notice that I did take I still have a little bit of clippings to do and some dangling threads and stuff like that. But notice that right here on the back, I used some of the extra blocks that I had, and I made extra pieces of the blocks that I had, and I put them in the back just to add a little extra touch to the back. And I like piece backing, so I like to add different elements to the back because I feel like the back is just as important as the front. I hate showing you that I do make mistakes, but I do, okay? So I just wanted to show you right here. Okay, so notice that my tension is off. I was so excited to start showing you how to quilt that I just checked my top. My top tension looks great, but I didn't look down underneath to see what my bottom tension looked like. And then I just changed the color of thread. So I was using the dark blue for the back that I was quilting the border with. And then I was the light green on top, and you can see that the green pulled through on the bottom, which it should, but you shouldn't be able to see it like you have. So I needed to just tighten it up just a little bit or loosen it, and then I would have had good tension. But that was my bad, because when I took it off to take it home to finish quilting it, that's when I changed the color to a gray for the backing because I liked that better, and it was a little lighter, so it worked better with my top color. So when you're choosing colors, it's okay to have a dark and a light, but if you want it to show up correctly and you don't want it to pull through as much and not see it, then choose a color that's closely related to it. Don't go for dark. Don't go for dark and a light. Choose medium colors if you're using a medium color, or choose dark colors if you're using a dark color. Doesn't matter that you have two different colors, but just make sure that that element is close enough to the same, and you'll have a better results. And you can tell that I really like, but I kind of like the look of this one dark square on it because it added a little extra element of fun for the back because you don't really see it. So that was one thing I wanted to share with you about how important it is when you're preparing your machine for quilting is to check that tension, both top and bottom. And you don't make the mistakes that I do. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Okay, so then for the top, it just turned out really fun. When I was choosing my border and my corner, I noticed that my center section, as I turned my quilt, was not connecting correctly. So I had to make a couple little adjustments. It's just the connection. So I had to go into Pattern CAD, and I knew that I needed 8 little spirals. I took the design and I put 8 spirals in my Pattern CAD, and I just turned it and adjusted it so that my connections met correctly. That's one of those wonderful aids with the automation, is to be able to take the existing design that you're using and manipulate it and fix it so it works correctly for how you're quilting. And so that was one of the other things that I wanted to talk to you about today. But there's the quilt. So it's different. It's totally different than the one on the wall here. It's a different effect. So you wouldn't even realize really that they're the same pattern. They just look totally different because of the colors that I've used and the way I pieced them together. This one has the sashing and the little squares in between it, so it makes it look, different than this one. Okay, so now that I've talked to you about this, I wanted to talk to you about our Spring Fling coming up. I'm so excited about it. There's so many things going on, and you know, this new fresh ideas that we have going, and I just wanted to invite you to be a part of the Spring Fling. We're giving machines and frames away, and that's just for if you register. That doesn't even mean when you sign up, what we're going to give away throughout the week online. So make sure that you come to graceframe.com, and you'll see that it's the opening screen. It's registration is now open, and I just want to encourage you all to go and sign up and register. And just sign up for what you're interested in. They've made it a lot easier this time. We learned from last time, and we want you to enter your beautiful quilts that you've quilted and you've started, and they have different categories. These are totally different from last time, from the fall festival that we had. So make sure you enter your quilts so that they can be judged, and have a lot of fun browsing. And then if we have, we're going to have guest speakers. We're going to have a sneak peek, which I'm so stoked about. The sneak peek is going to be of new products that we're producing, and you get to see them first. And so please make sure that you join us at this time for the Spring Fling and sign up and register. And when you register, you're entered to win a unique machine and a cutie frame and a bunch of other prizes. So make sure that you register right now. And there was one other thing that I wanted to show and share with you today. If you have the automation and you are searching for a little bit more help and step-by-step, make sure that you come to the website, my education website, and it has all the help files that I've written during COVID of last year. And it shows you how to download them, just very easy. And I know a lot of you have already gone to the website and used it, but make sure. And then eventually we're going to move the website to the main, but we just don't have a little home right now. So this is our education website. So make sure that you go there and download the help files, and then get a double screen and load up the help files on one screen, and then work through your simulation mode on your automation with the other screen, and just go through the processes. It really does help you understand and learn what the automation is capable of. And so I just want to invite you back next week for more exciting things that we have coming up. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm really excited about the process that we're going to have. So join me next Tuesday for some more fun-filled thoughts and education. And thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.